Baby, we're getting to the nitty-gritty now. This is semifinals East, Drive Time Football Canadian CFL 2025 project. The 11-8 Toronto Argonauts. Again, this is the team. If I had to predict a team that's going to upset the apple cart, it's going to be this Toronto offense. Toronto comes in here 11-8. Arbuckle coming off a 6-touchdown performance last week. Brown at halfback. Coatsy, Mattel, Brissett, and Herslow are the receivers. Grant's doing the return duties. Harulahu is place kicking. However, last game he didn't even need to take the field other than to kick extra points. Ryan Dinwiddie has done a brilliant job to right the ship after a brilliant start, then a collapse, and then he's rectified it. And on top of that, they are on fire. This is a team you don't want to be playing right now. The Hamilton Tiger Cats, 12-6, had a fantastic season. This team was steady as she goes all year. Mitchell, Levi Mitchell at quarterback, Bell at halfback, Lawler, Smith, White, and Bridges are the receivers. Wooden, dangerous return man. However, here he doesn't have anything on record. Constantino's the punter. Legio is our place kicker. And Scott Milanovic would like nothing more than to take the Hamilton Tiger Cats all the way. We are in Hamilton Stadium. The winner of this game will face in the 112th Grey Cup the 18-1 Saskatchewan Rough Riders, who have had one hell of a project so far. All right, folks, neither one of these teams can score on punts or kicks, so we don't have to worry about that. Again, I'm pretty certain that his extra drive, extra point were reversed. I've looked at the actual league data. They're definitely not this bad on extra points. So I think that data just got reversed in his formulas for printing the cards. I just think it's a matter of from formulas to printing. So anyway, long story short, let's get started. Toronto, being the road team, will get to roll first in every start of every quarter. And Toronto, I'm telling you folks, this team, when they're hot, can score 50 points. And here we go. It's going to be defense 12. Punt. Look at that. The Tiger Cats say, not on our watch. You ain't going to do to us. No Rouge scored. Hamilton forces the punt early. That's a big deal. Offense 3. Oh, but they fumble the ball away as Bell hammered, fumble lost. And they get to scoop this up, and on a roll of 2, they take it back to the house. No. But Toronto on a short field takes over. Arbuckle under center, backs up into a pistol, snaps the ball as receivers rush toward the line of scrimmage. It's going to be Hamilton chasing them down. 11 is going to be red zone. They give up a red zone target, and Arbuckle flings it deep. Touchdown, Arbuckle's number 7 on this playoff to Brissett. Holy cow, Arbuckle picks up where he left off, folks. And their extra point is automatic PAT. Here we go. Hamilton now chasing them. It's going to be offense 6. Hamilton fights down into the red zone. Levi Mitchell drops back, sets up, hands it off. It's going to be a Bell handoff run up the gut. TD, extra point for them. Good. And folks, we got a ball game. They do get their extra drive. Toronto receives the kickoff, and they take it out. Offense 7 is another red zone trip. Again, Toronto and Arbuckle have dangerous 9. Touchdown run, though. It's going to be Brown. Lowers his head here at the end of the first, and they're going to score another touchdown. Does Hamilton get their extra drive? They do. Here we go. This first quarter is going to be a barn burner. You're going to get your tickets prices worth on the first quarter alone. Offense 6, red zone. Levi Mitchell looks, fires. No, they have to settle for a field goal, and Legio misses. You got to be kidding me. Legio misses a field goal. Do they score a Rouge? They do not. Oh, so close. So close to scoring that Rouge. First quarter, Bell fumbled for Hamilton. Arbuckle touchdown run, so 14 for Toronto. Hamilton, Bell scores. He fumbled, he scores, and they miss a, oh my God. Wait a second. Legio missed. Brown scored. Bell fumbled. Yeah, so Hamilton 7. 14-7. Hamilton comes in here having scored almost 486 points. Gave up 372. This would be a huge upset. I hate to say it, but Hamilton has really been in control most of the season. I would be surprised. Toronto, starting the second quarter, goes to work. Offense 9 is a punt. That helps. As the Hamilton Tiger Cats force them to punt, no Rouge scored. And now Hamilton has a chance to tie it up. Here they go. They go offense. It's going to be a red zone trip. Here it is. Bo Levi Mitchell drops, sets, looks, hands it off up the gut to Bell. Second run for him. And folks, it's a tie game. Nice. Defense 4 is picked off. Arbuckle, finally, somebody's found the measure of Arbuckle. They pick him off, and they take it back to the house. Oh, they just miss a defensive score. Hamilton on a short field goes to work. Offense, red zone. Bo Levi Mitchell has him in the red zone, and he's going to settle for a field goal as Leggio redeems himself for an early miss. Holy cow, Toronto, do they get their extra drive? They might. Is time expire? It does not. So Toronto with a chance to make this interesting before half. Defense 10, punt. Do they score a rouge? They do not. Wow, the Hamilton team has finally showed up. Punt, and an interception. That's where Hamilton has that advantage. Shutting down Toronto's vaunted offense. Does Hamilton get their extra drive? 6. They might. Does time expire? It does. So no extra drive for for Hamilton. But they did get a Bell touchdown and Leggio field goal. It is 17-14 at halftime. Somebody has finally put up the finger and said, no more, Arbuckle, no more. They forced 2 punts and a pick of Arbuckle in the second. And the coach, Scott Milanovic, into the locker room telling his defense, that's what I'm talking about. We cannot allow Arbuckle to get hot. And Hamilton telling Bell and Mitchell, get the job done. But Mitchell, I expect you to throw 3 second-half touchdowns. Make sure there's no way Toronto beats us. I hear you, Coach. We'll do it. Toronto goes to work. Offense 5. It's going to be a red zone trip. Uh-oh, Arbuckle. 9. Touchdown run. It's going to be Brown with a run. PAT is good, and oh man, so they've shut down Arbuckle and they're allowing Brown to score touchdowns. Offense 10 is a punt. Do they get a rouge? They do not. Punt, no rouge. Toronto now feeling it. Goes to work. Defense 3 is fumble. Who's going to fumble that ball? Arbuckle gets popped. Ball comes loose. And is it returned for a touchdown? Oh, my God. If that had been an interception, folks, that would have been a defensive score for Hamilton. No, but Hamilton has the ball on a short field. Their offense goes to work. Red zone. Bo Levi Mitchell has yet to throw a touchdown. 6. Yep, there it is. Mitchell. TD pass to Lawler. And the PAT is good. Oh, my gosh. Does Toronto get their extra drive? They do. Here we go. Toronto has got to start scoring now on these drives. Offense 9. It's a punt. Oh, my God. The Hamilton defense showed up today. No rouge. Does Hamilton get their drive? 6. They do. 10. Oops, got to roll this. 10 with offense is a punt. Do they score a rouge? So Hamilton gets their final drive. It's going to be a punt. No rouge. Holy cow, folks. Third quarter. Brown scores for Toronto. But that's all they can muster. It's 17-17. But then Arbuckle fumbles. Mitchell picks it up and on a short field, points off turnover, throws a touchdown pass with the extra point. It's 24-14. You've got to be kidding me. Again, Milanovic reminding Bo Mitchell, don't let off the gas. We've got to keep scoring. Toronto could explode. All right, and you know Ryan Dinwiddie's telling his guys, we're playing with house money. Go get it done. Toronto goes to work. Offense 5. It's in the red zone. Arbuckle drops back, looks, fires. Touchdown. No! They're going to have to settle for a Harulahu field goal. Wow, but that gives them a chance, folks. Hamilton goes to work. Defense 12. Punt. Oh, my God. They force Hamilton to punt. No extra, no rouge. Toronto now has a chance, folks, as Bo couldn't get a touchdown. 5. Uh-oh. You're in the red zone. Toronto, here it is. 5. Touchdown run. We're going to roll. That's going to be Arbuckle runs it in on a short on a short run from the 1-yard line. Punches it in. Hamilton now reeling. Folks, it is 10-24, 31-24. Uh-oh. Hamilton finds themselves. No way. 10, that's 17, 31. to 24. Oh my God, Hamilton is down to Toronto in the fourth. Offense 6. Uh-oh, here we go. Come on, Bo Levi. Bo Levi, no, they settle for a Legio field goal. You have got to be kidding me. And that's going to make it 27-31. Hamilton may have just screwed the pooch. Do they get their extra drive? They do. Does time expire on Toronto? It does. So Hamilton, this is their last chance. Extra drive. No, they don't get it. A short quarter. Toronto is going to do the unthinkable and upset Hamilton. Toronto, 31-27. You've got to be kidding me. Hamilton thought they would have time left, and they do not. 12-8 Toronto shocks the world, and Hamilton is going to be sent home packing after a brilliant season. Bo Levi Mitchell can muster only one touchdown pass. Arbuckle, who had been on fire, threw a touchdown early, but then Hamilton said, that's it, man. They shut it down, but guess what? Arbuckle also had a fumble, but Brown had 3 rushing touchdowns for the Toronto Double Blues. Holy cow, folks. We have seen exactly what I thought. Toronto's offense capable of upsetting this maple cart. How about that? It's little apple cart, maple cart, if there's such a thing. There is not, of course. 12-8. Toronto's going to the Grey Cup, folks. Hamilton falls to 12-7, and fans will be absolutely dejected by that fact. This is going to be 18-1 Saskatchewan versus a upset-heavy Toronto Argonauts offense. They are capable of, the Double Blues are literally capable of putting up 50 points on anybody in this league. And if you don't believe me, then you haven't been watching these games with Toronto. Folks, this Grey Cup, the 112th, is going to feature 12-8 Toronto Argos in the Double Blues versus the 18-1 Saskatchewan Rough Riders. Damn, what a brilliant game. This is going to be something special right here, folks, and I will be back to play that game in just a few minutes. Good day.